Hi, everyone. Those who are about to tune in to watch us, we're about to get ready to start the show. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, live on Philly Hot Radio. So, we're about to do our introduction.
Hi, this is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Hi, and good morning, and welcome to Philly Hot Radio. Where we also, before we get started, Dr. Rock will not be here today because she has some other obligation where we know that it's Mother Day and she's doing everything that she can do to make sure that everything is going well in her situation where she deals with all the duties as a mother, where we want to give a shout out to Dr. Rock. This show is dedicated to all the mothers and those who are watching us around the world. It's important that we engage and do something different. And we hoping that our audience and those who are watching us will sit back and get a chance to watch the show, enjoy this show, where we want to bring the best entertainment and the best information as possible. And because we are so grateful for all our fans and all those who are watching us, that we really take pride in everybody that tune in to watch us. So we are broadcasting live on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. I'll be hosting this show this morning on Whistle Why You Work.
Hi, this is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Wow, it sounds good to do that introduction. We're gonna talk about Mother's Day and where how important that for those who are celebrating this big weekend, Mother Day celebration. So it's important that everything that we do, that we stay tuned. I want to give a shout out for Sunbird, where she had lost her brother yesterday, where I didn't know over the weekend, where just want to send my condolence to their family for losing her brother. Also, we want to send a shout out for those who are celebrating birthdays today, day before Mother's Day. We want to continue to show goodness among those who are celebrating anniversaries and all the other stuff that goes with it. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We hope that we can bring the best show as possible to our audience, engage into our audience, and make sure that everybody else understand what we are doing. So we're definitely trying to do something that is different, that has never been done before. But if we continue to do what we do, we make sure that we bring the best. So we want to wish all the mothers and those who are around the world are tuning in to watch us live on Philly Hot Radio. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, along with my host is not here today, Dr. Rock. So we're going to get into the show. What has been going on in the city of Philadelphia and other cities around the world? I guess we are still trying to figure out what has been going on, where we really not seeing a lot of things that is going on, where I'm hoping that we want everybody to just have a blessed weekend, where I know the mall's going to be crowded. Going to be some of the brothers in there getting their mother's gifts, and those who are grandchildren that love their grandmother and their mother. Even those who have maybe been a mother to you, where you maybe wants to get them a gift today for the weekend, where I'm going to stop by my mother's house today, me and my grandson, and drop her off a bag of gifts for tomorrow, because I'll be on my radio show, doing another radio show tomorrow. So I just want to make sure that everything that I'm doing, that it attain in a spiritual matter. Where also where you know that I'm trying to build with a team of people. We're trying to build some promotions where we're trying to really do something that is different, and bring entertainment and music back in the streets and back inside some of the venues. We want to thank the mayor and the governor in Pennsylvania for going along the COVID-19, where things are starting to open up, where most people are starting to come back out, and we're seeing a lot of shows are starting to open up, where small venues may be going up. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. Also, we're going to have a guest here today where we got an outstanding guest. This brother's from Richmond, Virginia, but now he's over and he's living in New York City at this present time. So we're gonna make sure that we do a great interview. So during the show we'll be having Lawrence Edward. He will be on this show where he'll be calling in. We're doing a live interview with him that's broadcasting live over in London. Hey, Philly Hot Radio, how you doing? Hey, this is Walaikum Assalam. This is big entertainment, ladies and gentlemen, ain't it?
This is Big Man.
Hey, you're live on Philly Hot Radio. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm glad you called me up where our listeners was engaging and they are getting excited where I have saw all the work and everything that you've been doing on Facebook, Instagram, where a lot of people don't understand that what you're doing, you are building something that's bigger than most people can't handle, big entertainment. Where talk a little bit about big entertainment. Also, I know that your birthday is around the corner. You're getting ready for your big celebrating birthday show. Tell the audience around the world where big entertainment, what it means to you and why you got this purpose to keep doing what you're doing.
Can you say that one more time?
I say tell the, whoops, oh my God. By mistake. Oh God. Here, call back. So what happened was I pushed the wrong thing where I was trying to, hope we call back. Philly Hot Radio, that was my fault. I'm doing all this engineer sounds and everything together, but what I said that I would love you to talk about big entertainment and why you still, do you hear me? Are you in a car or are you in the area?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. There's nobody else but me and you.
Okay. Right now I'm in Bushwick. I'm waiting to do a radio interview, but I had to call my brother Showtime and show him the respect that he deserves. So while they're in there setting up, I made sure I gave you a call.
Okay, well, I want to appreciate that out of your busy schedule, but we just want to let you know we're watching everything that you're doing, and we are so excited the future of big entertainment, where we just want to give you a shout out with my audience around the world, where one day I'll give you a chance to come on the set where you can get a chance and we can sit down and kick it on the radio station here on Philly Hot Radio.
Absolutely.
So, brother, thank you for calling. I know that you got another radio show to do. These are the things you do when you're busy. And I know that you're going to be busy, but I appreciate you calling me up to help me out, uplift my show this morning. I got a guy from New York City named Lawrence Edwards going to perform live on our radio show today from New York City also today.
That's great. That's great. I'm going to give a quick shout out to Uncle Showtime and Brother Conscious that brought us together.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So I'm looking forward to the birthday party celebration. I'm looking forward for y'all doing some things so we can network. So I want to thank you for calling in. You have a great Saturday. And also remember to all the mothers in the world that we love them and big entertainment loves them too.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers.
Okay, well, thank you for calling up.
Peace.
Peace. So that was my main man where big entertainment is doing big stuff in New York and other cities down south and along where I'm networking with them. Kartik, my nephew, hooked me up where we are building relationship with people in New York City. Also, we're going to be looking for new artists out of New York City, some R&B groups where I'm reaching out to Brooklyn, New York, Harlem, New York, where we're trying to do something that is different, where we're trying to maintain what we do on Philly Hot Radio. My name is Showtime the Hype Man.
Hi, this is Showtime the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio. We're so widely at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
So we're back. We are broadcasting live where today's show is all about mothers. For those who are looking to do something different and special for their mother, or also we want to talk about where, for those who are doing things. So we got a radio show going on. Sorry. So what we're doing something that is different today that's going to dedicate this radio show to all the mothers. And we're hoping that all the mothers that's watching us around the world, where those who are the first time ever being a mother, we want to make sure that we give all the mothers a shout out today, where we're going to play some selections, some music today. We're going to also ask people to call the radio station, where you maybe want to tell a story about your mother and what your mother means to you on this Mother Day. For those who maybe mother has passed away, where they're not here today, where so many of our audience maybe wish their mother was here, where they want to do something different for their mother, where it's important that we acknowledge everybody on this radio show today. So there's going to be a special show dedicated to all the mothers that just want to say something. So the phone lines are open, 484-477-6348, for those who like to call in on Philly Hot Radio. I like the callers to call up.
Hi, this is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
So we're back. So we're looking for what we're doing today. This show is dedicated to all the mothers that wanted to participate, where we're looking to do something different, where we're hoping that those who are watching us on this day's show can make us, we just wanted to feel better today that I honor this show for all the mothers. So we're definitely going to switch it around, where we're definitely broadcasting live on Instagram right now, where the satellite or whatever is going on for the first time that I'm having bad reception. So we took it on Instagram for those who are watching us broadcast live on Instagram. So what is going on, Philadelphia? We just want to know that we want to hear your story. This show is for all the mothers that are doing something different on this Mother Day show, where we want to make sure that we are going to get the best out of this show today. But only way that we can do this show, that we have everybody to participate on this event and on this show. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, broadcast live on Philly Hot Radio, where we're trying to do something that is different, and we hoping that the audience will engage what we're trying to do. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We are broadcasting live on Philly Hot Radio.
Hi, this is Showtime, the hype man on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
Hey, what's going on? So we're back again. So I don't know how this show's going to go today, but we're going to do our best. Well, usually Dr. Rock is on my left-hand side, where she brings that energy, where also we don't know what outfit Dr. Rock wearing today, but we know that she's watching us somewhere because of Mother Day and her family, where they're doing things together, collected as a family. So also I got my grandson here today, where he's sitting back relaxing. He came with me today on the radio show to get a chance to see me, how do I really work, and this is how I pay our bills inside the house. So when he got new sneakers and new polo outfits and all this other stuff there, that's where he at. So he's sitting there watching his grandfather today, where he just relaxing right now. So also that we're going to have a guest from out in New York City that's going to call in about 10:15, where we're going to broadcast him live on this radio show, where he was born and raised in Richmond, Virginia. His name is Laura Larry Edwards, and also he started singing at a church in school choir. And so we're going to talk more about the interview where today's show, where I may be jumping all around. Philly Hott Radio. Hey, what's up? Who's this?
This is Larry D. Edwards, your award-winning Indiana.
Welcome to Philly Hott Radio.
Hi, this is Showtime the Hype Man on Philly Hot Radio. What's so watching at work?
Well, we are here. We're giving you an introduction right now.
The Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
For those who are watching us around the world, our Canada, UK friends, London friends, British friends, over even South Africa, we have our guests on the phone where we're going to do a live interview on the phone because of traveling situation. Also, we're still dealing with slightly a little bit of the COVID-19. But I asked Larry Edwards to come in where I have watched some of his videos, some of his YouTube shows that he have done. Also, we talked about his career early on. We talked about the road of being successful and what it takes to be a recording artist in 2021. Even though Larry has been singing for quite a while, well, his background that he was born in Richmond, raised in Richmond, Virginia. He started singing with churches and in schools and choirs and also around Richmond area. And under the reign of his father, I didn't know that his father was his mentor as a pastor and a choir director. And also he watched the footsteps of his father. And also he's a songwriter where I asked him about who wrote some of the songs, and he has become a wrong-sided. Also, I didn't know, I learned so much about him in a little bit of time, where his father, Lawrence Edwards Sr., well known as a local church pianist and a choir director. So let me ask you a question before I get into the interview. Have you ever played the piano too?
I tried it, and I was getting okay at it when I was a kid, but I got this problem, man. I got serious ADD. I can't sit down for a long period of time. So I kind of deviated away. My strength is in more abstract as far as writing and arranging. To sit down, I give instrumentalists, musicians, and engineers all the props in the world, because I can't sit down for a long period of time, man. It'll kill me.
So you said that piano, you did try it because of you had something as a little boy at that time where unfortunately you was hypertension where you could not sit still that long for a period of time.
Yeah, man. To this day, I'll probably get up and start walking around now. It's like, I don't know what that is, but to actually, I had to make myself study in school or whatever. I had to discipline myself with that. But the difference is to actually play an instrument is an extreme talent that takes a lot of time, takes a lot of practice, and you just can't be wrong. I mean, you can be wrong and sound sloppy, but in music, there's nothing, you can make mistakes in every other subject, but music, you hit a wrong note, somebody's gonna hear it, So, I don't care. And the only way you're getting away with that is if you're just world renowned and people pretty much know who you are.
So you're telling me, Larry, that wasn't your gift. What was the gift that you saw where your father had a gift playing the piano? Because where your father during that time of his age where black people really down south where it wasn't a lot going on, but your father found a way to get into churches and learn how to play a piano and also be a director as choir, running the church director as the choir. What is your gift that you got in the music where you knew that even though you didn't have to sit down, but what made you much stronger to know that you was an artist and you had something as a young man coming up the age of 14, 15? When did you knew that you had a voice?
My middle school teacher, Mr. Allen Campbell,
I just started singing one day, and he just pushed it. You know what I mean? And I like to tell the story. I heard this brother by the name of Jerome Powell singing in middle school. He sung Howard Hewitt, Amen. And all the girls were screaming for him, like, man, I want that. Like, that sounds what he does. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just, girls or anything. It was more like, I noticed that people were responding to the gift, so to speak. And I noticed that when I started singing, I felt better about myself. You know what I'm saying? It helped me battle a slight issue of depression during childhood. Um, so when people are, touched by anything that you do, and I realized, you know what? I love this, and I got into writing poetry. My school teacher, Miss Sandra Kennedy, got me on the forensics team. Well, forensics not the police files, but forensics is like dramatic interpretation, poetry, and I won various competitions throughout high school, and that became a gift. And being that I had hyperactivity, I joined a lot of organizations to channel a lot of that energy. My gifts were more, and my teacher told me this, were more abstract. I'm more of a mental kind of guy. I play on, mental, not play, but you know what I mean. I'm more, abstract than anything when it comes to music, when it comes to, I'm also an educator. I like the challenge of the abstract world. That got me over. That got me to, basically unleash a lot of slight demons that I was battling. So it was a healing process for me. It wasn't for show. And a lot of people think that because, a lot of people try to get in the music industry, oh, they want to be this, they want to be that. And it's not about that. You know what I mean? What if they relieves a lot of stress? Or, I don't know if you would hit with this, Mr. Keller, but I always had a thing for R&B, slow R&B. I listened to rap and all of that, but, I was more into guys like Alexander O'Neal, Freddie Jackson, Gerald Bird, most of that. And the first assumption, oh, you're the type of person, you're probably thinking about women in a certain way. And it's like, that's so ignorant to me. Why can't I just like the music? You know? And just highlighting different things, man, just trying to break spells of misconceptions about the music industry and misconceptions about how people feel. It felt good to me being able to share. And if people felt touched by it, then maybe I was on to something. And it was also healing me at the same time, if that makes sense.
Well, it does make a lot of sense because you gave me a little testimony about your upraising where you're aware of something that you carried a long time where maybe where we had professional people because of being black in America at the time of your age where your parents gave you God and they prayed over your situation where I can see that your butt got a little tail, got your little butt whooping sometime. So basically, where I am seeing, but also I just want you to know that you're going to be just fine. Where God is doing something great for you. Where because what you talked about early on in this program, I just know that God is not finished with your career, not finished with your bumpy road. Where I can see that you went a whole new way, but you found yourself back and you're about ready to get. Also, you have a bachelor's degree in music at Norfolk State University, correct?
Correct.
So basically, would you have patience? Because going to college, you had to have some patience.
Yeah. It was a different kind of patience. And yeah, I took piano classes. But, the thing, it was easy to, my thing was in writing and reading. Like, I was a book kind of guy. I like to read, I like to write. So most people say, that consists of that. But being a music major was very difficult because most majors at that time, I don't know what it is now, you have to have 120 credit hours. You have to have So you won't get me out there in 4 years. You know, I had to be on a 5-year plan, and I went to other schools to bring credits back, and it still took me 5 years.
But you did it.
I did it, man. I was taking 8 classes a semester and working.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, I applied. Yeah, I had my little days, but I knew that if I didn't get that degree, I had some people to answer to because they brought up too much money. You know.
Okay. Okay, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna get into the interview where I know that you've been trying so hard to really stay a course of this gift that God gave you, your voice. Where we talked about marketing, we talked about where we go with some people, we hang around people, but sometimes it will catch up with us. Where you have maybe have been around some people where you thought they was going to give you the right guidance. And a lot of people judge a lot too. We have noticed that, and especially as you as a black artist, where maybe sometimes where we struggle, where we don't have money to do the marketing strategy, or have you ever performed with groups before?
One time, back in Norfolk State University, I actually named it. It was 5 of us because we had a class called Performance Workshop, and it was like a show. We had to sing top 40, R&B, gospel, different genres. So the only group I was ever in, I named the group I was like, look, we're gonna call ourselves Week by Week.
Week by week, huh?
There every week.
Okay.
So, we had a good mix, but later someone else took over the group. I left, you know, because I just understood that I'm just not a group kind of guy. Not so much because I think it's all about me, but I like to do things a certain way that I think is efficient. And not that I have to be a boss or anything like that, but I think I have a knack for understanding what's going to be efficient, and others do too. And I just understood that, hey, I'm just better off being an individual artist. It's
Wow.
Because I'm not the type of person that likes to deal with a whole bunch of chaotic personalities and they're clashing and we're trying to do a show and then somebody has an attitude or they, you know, they feeling themselves a little bit too much or they're not, you know, they want a different part. And, I didn't want to get caught up in all that. So I said, you know what, I'm enough dealing with myself.
Wow. Okay. So when was the first time where we're seeing a lot of art during the COVID-19, where a lot of artists has not been on stages, where we also talk about how sometimes artists can outprice themselves, where promoters are trying to grow, where we're not willing to help each other, but we're willing to charge high prices for even local and as marketing wise, where I don't understand how we do things, but we're going to get into this interview with more that I want to talk to you about, but we're going to play this song, a selection of your song, Baby Making Love. That is a R&B song, correct?
Correct.
And
Ryan Sullivan, from my fellow brother from Norfolk State University, who's a fellow music major as well. So we give him his props.
okay, so you're telling me what made y'all come up with this title of this song?
To be honest, I envisioned this song from years ago. And I'm gonna just say this, you know, listen, man, let's be real. You know, we feel kind of ways, you know what I mean? And I'm like, man, you know, I like to make a baby with her.
Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Little smooth sailing. Okay. Well, we're gonna get into this song, ladies and gentlemen. Those who are watching us around the world, we are broadcasting live on Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you work, where we are the only radio station where we can play artist music, where it's important that we set a platform for those who are trying to get it in another way, because we know the big politics in music where so many artists are going doing other stuff. But we're going to play this song. This is Larry Edwards, Baby Making Love music. We hope you enjoy this song. Baby. That's right. That was the latest new album that will be out. Larry Edwards, Baby Making Love. We'll dedicate that song for those who know that that's how we got here, by Baby making love. And that's how you produce babies also. We have Larry Edwards on doing a live interview on the phone where he's sitting back. He would just smile and hearing his music play all over the world. We just played Baby Making Love where it touched so many people. And also for those who are Mother's Day, where we are definitely have a special treat. Could I ask him to drink his tea and his honey to keep his voice intact? But also we have another selection song, but we're going to get back into the interview before I play another selection of the album that he had sent me, where Larry has been born and raised in Richmond. Also, he graduated, have a bachelor degree in music, but also he do other stuff on the side where he is dealing with other stuff that we want to make sure that we get the best out of this interview. So, Larry, how do you feel hearing your music play all over the world?
To be honest, man, it sometimes, not that emotional, but sometimes you tear up knowing that you're planting the seeds and hopefully people enjoy it. It feels great, man. It really does. And it's not just for me, it's other artists out there that's not getting heard. You have platforms like yours that are exposing us. So I want to personally say thank you, because at the end of the day, you don't have to do it. So I want to give shouts out to you and other, radio stations that do take the time to, say, hey, I appreciate you playing my music across the world. It feels great, and hopefully, the ones that gravitate towards it. Maybe I got the message, what I'm saying, about inspiring love and inspiring, not just romantic, but just love, period. You know what I mean? That's what's needed in our community.
Well, this is my job where we have never learned how to help each other collectively, where artists, promoters, booking agents, record labels, where we have never found the way how to help each other. The reason why we struggle, because we know that everybody want to make money. We know the booking agent want to make money. We know the artists want to make money. We know the record label want to make money. We know the promoters want to make money. But we have never learned how to help people that's trying to recycle to do things, where sometimes the prices range maybe to promoters that really trying to bring. But people like Larry Edwards and other artists, where they give me a chance to play their music and also give me an interview, where Larry also didn't have to call here this morning to set this interview too. So Philly Hot Radio, Whistle While You Work, we are grateful for us allowing you to allow us to play your song on our morning show along with Dr. Rock. But Dr. Rock is not here, but I know that she would love this song here that you did. So let me ask you a question. So what do you have going on in 2021 where doing live shows and live concerts, or when was your last concert that you performed live in front of a large audience?
Oh, man. I can't even tell you. I did one a couple of weeks ago for a pop-up shop in Harlem. That went fun. Tonight, actually, I'm doing a virtual Mother's Day mini concert that's going to be brought to you by Global Music Entertainment, sponsored by the Underground Breakfast Club, with the Underground Power Hour radio station that I'm a part of. Shouts out to CEO Willie Steve Jones, Brother Rob, the Poet Brown. I'm doing a virtual concert tonight that will be in the Underground Breakfast Club on Facebook. It's a $5 donation, and that flyer is going out once that's taken care of. It's not mandatory. If you want to come, you can just come. I have to invite you in the chat room, and you'll be able to watch the show from there, and then I'm going to download it to YouTube so everybody can see it.
Yeah, because I'm definitely interested in looking for new talent, new R&B acts, where I'm trying to build a little promotion where I'm working with two lovely couples, a married couple, that we're trying to put some promotions where even though I'm looking for new talent to bring to Philadelphia, where I'm looking outside of Philadelphia, where I'm looking for artists in different parts of city, and don't have to be, can be down south, can be in the shack. They can be somewhere they got it, but they don't know how to market their self. Where earlier we was talking about marketing, where a lot of artists have never know everything is based on ticket sales and selling your name. So, Larry, what has been one of the toughest areas for you to get your music out around the world? So, those who are watching around the world, why has it been so hard? Your voice is so talented. Where I really love that ballad, "Baby Making Love." That was a great song. I believe that song and your voice. Who would it give me your 5 best R&B male singers, and I want your 5 best R&B women. Say, can you give us a list of your best 5 R&B male singers?
Oh my God, it's probably gonna take. I got way more than 5.
Well, I just need 5. I don't need the whole list. Give me your top 5. Give me 5 for my audience.
My top 5. My favorite singer of all time, #1 is
Donny Hathaway, brothers. There too many of us dying. Come on, brother. And who else next? Go ahead, brother. Let's get it on. That's another thing. What the world do? I love Marvin Gaye. Come on, who's next?
Al Green.
Al Green, yeah. It's the power of love. I had a guy that did Al Green. He tore that thing up. The power of love. Come on, Al Green, ladies and gentlemen. Who else?
Gotta put him in a conversation, Mr. Barry White.
Yes, the love making the retro with the voice, Barry White.
And despite, even though I want to say Aaron Hall,
I like Aaron Hall too.
of today, Aaron Hall, I value more, but you gotta put this cat in the conversation, other than the allegations of R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Yeah, I like R. Kelly, where all that grinding and that he did, where it landed him because of his behavior. Sometimes our behaviors catch up with us. But we're going to send a prayer out to R. Kelly, because I did a show with R. Kelly at the Walmart Center in Philadelphia, where I know that R. Kelly sitting in the cell right now and say, I messed up.
Well, that's sad. I don't know the circumstances, so I'm not going to comment. Only thing I can say is, I enjoy his music.
And I enjoyed it, and I'm glad you said that. So what is your top 5 females?
Number 1, I would have to say,
You funny boy.
Miss Patty LaBelle.
I love Patty Bell. Philadelphia own Patty LaBelle. Getcha, yeah. Yeah, she is. Patty Bell is one of the Philadelphia finest female that took her show all over the world.
Philly, a lot of props now. And after her, I've got to say Philly Hyman.
I love Philly Hyman. Yes, Philly Hyman was one of the different style voice where I love Philly Hyman. That's another one, another legend that went home early before she supposed to leave. Who else next?
I'd say Whitney Hughes.
Who?
Whitney Hughes.
I love Whitney Hughes. I would listen to one of her songs, The Best of Whitney Houston. Outstanding gift from God. Love Whitney Houston.
You're going to trip. And then I got to put Shaka Khan.
I love Shaka. I was very attracted to Shaka, her move on the stage and her stage presence and her smile, where she had a cheek with her smile. I love Shaka Khan. Great list so far. Who's the last?
There's a tie-up. This is my white girl section. I got it. It's a toss-up between Tina Marie, you're going to laugh, and Cyndi Lauper.
I like that. I'm not gonna laugh. I like Cyndi Lauper, where she came out smoking with an R&B pop sound, where very best friend. It's my very best friend. I liked her tone, but Tina Marie.
She just had that effect. If you love, then you love, can you will find?
Wow, I think you gave, even with Tina Marie and them together, where I'm so grateful for your top 10, five females and five. Oh, we're going to play another song of one of your lists that you gave me, Captivating.
And that was produced by Jeffrey Settles out of the Bronx, New York.
Okay, good. So Bronx, New York. We're going to play this another song for those who are watching us. We're playing live music, and also we have a live guest from Brooklyn, New York, but he's from Richmond, Virginia. I want to make that clear where he was born at, because I don't want nobody from Richmond call him up and talk about why he did not give him a shout out. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Still captivate. We are live on Philly Hot Radio. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, where we are playing Larry Edwards. We're so captivated. My name is Showtime the Hype Man. We are broadcasting live around the world, where we're on every social media, where we give artists that has worked so hard to make it, where this Larry Edwards have never gave up. I want my audience and those who are watching me, where they're giving me thumb ups. We're looking on my page right now, Larry. The fans are going crazy over that debut section of song, that selection that you gave me. Boy, the sounds, the engineer. So do you play live music with a band behind you?
As soon as I do, just depends on what the thing is talking about. Can't get, I actually had a brother. I used to call him my one-man band. So your tracks with your background, save money.
Wow.
Pay me, and I'll take care of my sound. And that took a lot of weight off my shoulders. Like I love, and I've done full live bands with background singers, but let's be real, and they don't pay enough for all that. You know?
Well, it's a shame where we are struggling, where some of the booking agents and some of the people also, they have to survive and pay, and where we have never learned try to help each other, but the first thing they do, they slam the door on the money that they'll give you. So I know that you're not surviving off of your music like you love to perform. I think that you have a great talent where you should open up for some of the best, like Donnie, any of these artists, where I think that you have a stage presence where I think that you need to shake off what you have been going through. I think that you should go full straight forward with your career. I have saw every artist performance. I got a good ear for music. You have a sound where the ladies and the gentlemen will love your voice, where I'm hoping that the God that I believe will allow you to meet new people, but you can't not be afraid. You got to let go of the past, where I think that you have a great future if you chose to go that way. I believe that God is going to take care of you.
I believe so too.
And go ahead, you can talk.
I believe so too. And right now, to be honest with you here, I mean, to be an indie artist, I can say this. I do get some recognition. I've won countless awards, different cities, different markets. It's a blessing that people from out of town, overseas, can feel your music. So I can't complain too much. Now, can I say that I haven't gotten to the level that I think that I deserve? No, not yet. But see, here's the thing, and here's the sick reality. I'm a single black male. Yes, I do have a child. And unfortunately, I don't have the benefits of having a significant other, if that means anything, because sometimes significant others can drag you down too. So, I'm doing this on my own. I work 2 jobs.
You keep on playing that music, you're going to find that lady, because I believe that song touches the heart. And any smart woman see where they maybe not understand you, but I think that your music is going to be very powerful in the industry. So basically, they need to just come on and make room for you, because you're on your way to a bright future in 2021 and to 22, because that's what it's all about. Where sometime God said, our relationship should be our music. My wife should be my voice. My wife should be something, but we all would like to have someone next to us. You can be married and still not have that with next to you too. Can be a drag out. So
I'm gonna touch on that real quick.
go ahead.
When you're doing this or whatever you're doing, artsy or promotional or whatever, it is very important to watch the people around you. I've had people, you think they got your back and they your biggest cheerleaders, and they're doing, sneaky, underhanded stuff because they're either jealous or they want to try to do one up better, or, you invite people to shows and they act like they lost their mind, like they the ones touching the mic and they the ones touching the stage. So to fight that, I say this. And my mother shared this with me, Miss Gloria Taylor Edwards, who's a freelance author herself. Prince said something about keeping, I can't remember the statement that she quoted, but Prince quoted, there's only going to be 3 to 5 or a handful of people that you can really totally trust, to protect your heart, your mind, and your spirit. And for you being an artist, that is very important. I've seen so many talented people go down, and it breaks my heart because of either a bad marriage or, a child mother, child father issue, and they can't break the mold and do what they want to do because they're enslaved to this societal type of listen, I don't want that type of work. All work, come home, take care of the kids. That's beautiful. That's what should be done. But what else? If there's nothing else, then what are you living for? You just exist. And I refuse to have that type of life.
Wow.
Anybody who wants to
Okay, good. What we want you to do, I asked you to do a verbal acapella song for the mothers, where all the mothers around the world, where some of them maybe not. I don't know. Is your mother still around, living?
Yes, my mother, Miss Gloria Evans.
Hey, Miss Gloria Edwards, if you can do.
Shout out to Miss Betty Rogers, who's also a mother, my college friend. She lost her son last Friday, and if she's listening, I'll be in, Pennsylvania to see you soon. But I want to shout out to her, Billie Jean Campbell, who's a big supporter of mine. She lost her mother and her grandmother.
But can you do a selection for us? This something rule about 2 minutes or a minute, for about 60 seconds. That's all. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. This is an acapella where Larry Edwards going to do this for all the mothers around the world. Go ahead, Larry, take it.
Early one Sunday morning, breakfast was on the table. There was no time to eat. She looked at me and said, "Boy, hurry to Sunday school, filled with the load of glory. There lived a holy story. She'll always have her dreams, just like the things this troubled world can bring. Oh, Sadie, baby, don't you know we love you, sweet Sadie?
Yes, Sadie.
Kiss your one above you, sweet Sadie.
Oh, Sadie, baby.
Thank God you're my mom. I love you. I love you.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Larry Edwards singing Sadie. So we want to thank you for us doing a live interview on Whistle While You Work. I hope that we comfort you. I hope that I did my part to give you this great interview, and it's a treasure to meet a guy like you, Larry. I know that we never got a chance, but God works in mysterious ways, and I'm hoping that the long waiting that I have showed you my talent and my gift as a radio host, because I am growing as a radio host, where also a lot of people, and I read something from TJ Jake this morning, where once you out there in the forest, in the jungle, people are like snakes. They're out to attack you. They're out to slow you down. But you have to have a spiritual eye to keep moving if you believe in what you're trying to do. What do you want to say to our audience before you leave on Philly Hot Radio, where you have a minute to say something, then I'm going to close this radio show in this interview? What do you want to say to our audience around the world before you leave?
No matter what, you got to keep pressing on, no matter what. And there's going to be people, unfortunately, that's going to try to attack you or try to play reverse psychology and manipulation, because they have nothing else to do and they got nothing going for themselves. And stay around positive people. Don't be jealous of your brothers. Pick them up. Hey, what is it that I need to do? And I'm trying to do that for some people. Some people it worked out, some people it didn't. But press on no matter what, and just stay away from the negativity. Once you sense that someone is not really about what they say, if they can't say anything good about you behind your back, then that's not a person that you want to have in front of your face.
Wow. So we want to thank you for the interview. You have a blessed day on the show tonight, Underground Radio. Did I get that right?
You said what?
Your underground show tonight.
No, it's the Mother's Day concert on the Underground Breakfast Club.
Underground Breakfast Club. Yeah, okay. So I want to wish y'all the best of luck. Also, send me something so I can watch it tonight when I'm home with me and my grandson. We get a chance to watch it. You have a great day, and tell your mother we want to wish her a happy Mother Day along with all your friends that you said on Philly Hot Radio. My name is Showtime the Hype Man, and we are live on Philly Hot Radio. Have a nice day, Larry. Thank you.
Philly Hot Radio. Whistle while you at work. Along with my co-host, Dr. Rock. Tune in every Saturday morning at 10 a.m.
So we want to thank all the mothers. We want to thank everybody. Have a happy, happy Mother Day. We'll see y'all next week because me and Dr. Rock got a big show next week where the lights and the camera will be shining on Whistle while you work next week. Stay tuned. See y'all. And don't forget to watch my Sunday show over at WRS Radio. I'm over and broadcasting live doing an R&B gospel show at 2 p.m. Eastern. So for those who like to check me out, I got some flyers posted on Facebook, Instagram. You can check me out on WRS at 2 p.m. R&B gospel sound music. See ya.